Nou ja.
Everywhere there is a mess of wiring. Still have the washer liquid tank here, which is fed by the spare tire, which is completely soft. And this is totally gone. You know, these rubbers are totally perished. Ah, no, hoe is het?
Ja. Wil je met me daar?
Ja. Ja. Wat?
Nu heb ik het uitslagpennetje erin geslagen.
Wat nou?
Oké.
Anyway, dat is gewoon twee.
Hij zou los moeten zijn.
Ja, dan move je merk van de auto af. Ja, heel goed. Heel goed.
Ja.
Very. I would say on the side of the table. That's the front. Ja, daar, heel goed. Heel goed. En aan de andere kant. Lastig. En dan mag je dan proberen die kapjes eruit te halen hier. Hè? De things that are the ugly things that we bought, the new ones. Yeah. Dit hebben ze gedaan. What they did was these are normally like that. See? They have like little openings. And you can see that it's there, but they put a lot of Bondo on it. So those we have to take out. But I think you have to go inside later, get these tabs, move these tabs flat, if they're not flat.
Okay.
And then you can hit it this way, so you can hit them out. I think that will work. Anyway, door first.
Wie wil de verder nodig?
Oh, deze zat er al bijna uit.
Ja, en dan de derde nog, hè. Close-up. Dum, dum, dum. Dum.
Het is nog een beetje onder druk, hè?
Ja. Hi, little boo. Hi, little my. I'm being ripped to pieces. Yeah. I'm trying to get this animal off of me. Ow. Ow. We're gonna work on the Beetle. We're gonna try as much as we can to separate the frame from the body. We have it up here now, and where you can see how badly rusted the door sill is, and all the way up to the to this point here. So there's hardly any connection there left. So the problem is, Tom and Moos, is that, what do you think? No, let me ask it differently. I'll show you here. So here is the drawing, Moos and Tom. So what we're doing is we're going to separate the frame or the body, taking it off from the frame. Now the risk is, Moos is laughing her head off. So Moos, I've tried to visualize it for you. Now Tom's here, so for Tom as well. So that is the Beetle, but then in wood. Okay? So you see the front, it has the middle. Problem is, if we, and this is the door sill that I showed you, this is the part that is rusted all the way through at the front. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take those two screws out, because that will visualize it for you guys what will happen if we lift the body off without enforcing it. Yeah, and take the other one off as well.
Sorry, pretty clear.
Well, actually, with this, you can already tell. That's it. What happened is, if you two try and get the front towards the back, move it, try and bend it. See, okay, so show it exactly. So that, great, you broke it in half. Now that is what is going to happen if we would take off the body from the frame without bracing it. So what we have to do, Mose and Tom, is we have to brace it from that the front of the door sill to the back of the door sill with a piece of metal, welding it in. Because if we would take it off and it would start to move front and back, and we have to weld in the whole bottom there, it can be all out of whack, and we wouldn't be able to fit it on the frame anymore. What you guys can do is start removing all the bolts from the frame to the body.
Okay.
And then we'll go and take out the fuel tank. We have to drain it. And then we have to go inside as well.
Hij zit er gewoon op.
Dan mag je hem gewoon douwen. En dan mag je best veel lawaai maken tot hij loskomt.
Oh.
We zitten heel erg vast in hetzelfde. Oh ja, dan mag je hem zelfs.
Valt zoals aan mijn kant tegen. Valt zoals aan mijn kant tegen.
Heel klaar, maar helemaal niet. En de achterkant.
Ja.
Kijk, Moos, jij.
Ja.
Dadelijk. Mag jij ook kijken? Dit zit er vast. Dit is de frame. Dat is ook.
Maar hoe gaat het
Die
dan?
zit er. De bout bovenop.
Wow.
Je mag hem alvast installeren, maar het is een beetje vet.
Vet of?
Nee, deze
Nee, deze ook.
Nee, oprecht.
grappig.
Okay, now these, Moses,
Ja, wat? Welke?
this has to be undone. This is the filler pipe
Undone.
to the tank.
Met die schroefjes.
These two have to be loosened, not out, but
Die andere
loosened.
zit hoog.
Yeah, probably this we have to cut off all this wiring. This is not this time. There we go. Yeah, loosen all these and then we can wiggle this thing out. I will open this so we can look inside the tank, and then these 4 bolts have to be taken off.
Moeten die boot gewoon helemaal los of een stuk
Ja,
los?
ik denk het is helemaal los. Pretty fair. Een beetje
Dat dit
klem
gewoon
eraf
in
kan
zit,
schuiven.
maar-
Ja. Dit is van de benzinemotor. Een beetje verroest is hij, maar normaal gesproken wat er gebeurt. Dit drijft op de benzine.
Oh ja.
Dan krijg je het een meter omhoog.
Ja.
Hier zit een weerstand in. Makkelijk hè, dat je elkaar
Zo.
Mooi. Tank. Want de andere kant komt niet zoveel uit. Er komt wel uit, maar...
Moet je nu bijkomen met het dop?
Ik zit even te kijken of ik daar op kan met mijn duim. Zeg.
Nou, je moet hem vrij snel proberen door te knippen. Door te knippen, dat gaat niet. Helft.
Nee?
In 1 keer gaat je niet lukken. Daar heb je de kracht niet voor.
Jawel.
Oh, nou perfect. Eenmaal.
Ja, en hij is dit.
Ah, wow. Well done, Moos.
Ik denk niet dat het
Nee.
slim is.
But,
Het dopje er nu in doen.
nee, is it not running?
Jawel.
Oh. You getting it in? Sort of?
Yep, it's in.
It's in. Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay. Check it out. Does it smell like gasoline?
No, it smells like tinder.
It does, doesn't it? Wat nou de intelligente opmerkingen?
Naar de
Suspension.
stuur. Ja,
Oké.
we zien heel veel, papa.
So tell me, what do you see? What is this?
Dat is een suspension.
This is the
Gewoon
steering column.
Ja.
See here?
Oh.
Why would this be like this is? Why would this be like this?
Don't know.
Nee? This is for safety, protection. If you get into a crash and something hits the car from the front, this can crumple up, so you don't get the steering wheel into your chest. Mechanical system. It can collapse, they call that.
Yeah.
Now this we have to take off, so these bolts have to be taken off, but most of you can get your little trusted WD-40. And then these are from the body again, these two. They have to be taken off, and they're not 13. I guess they're 14 or something. This is the frame. This is connected to the frame itself.
Yep.
That's the master brake cylinder. So if you press the pedal, this is directly connected to your pedal. And then you have your feed pipes. The feed pipes go to the oil reservoir. And those are the pipes, the steel ones that go to the different tires at every corner of the car. Well done, Moos. Now that one, just do them all. Everything you see, just put some grease on it. Praat ik altijd op na, zeg maar.
Ja, hij staat aan.
So it's the first time I've seen petrol this old, and indeed it's varnish. It smells like it. It doesn't smell like petrol at all, and it's just weird stuff. Never have seen it before. There's a first. Okay, here we go. Maar je snapt die los moet, hè? The steering wheel is attached to the car. And the steering box, because that's what they call the steering box, is attached to the frame.
That's right.
You got it? That's a pain in the ass, isn't it, Moos? And that's 4 bolts. That's not just one. Okay, then we need the rear bolts to at the shock bracket. Man, this thing is rusty. A lot more than I expected. Okay, and then we have these, Tom. I think, Tom, that these are 17. Oh, isn't this the best? I mean, normally I'm working by yourself on the car, and I have two helpers here.
Ja, alleen bij deze bootjes is het net veel voor.
So a little issue. I'm trying to make these spots clean to put in the reinforcement bar. And in the back there's no issue. There is some filler, but it's all steel. A lot of filler here. There's a few, at least 2 to 3 millimeters less here. So I'm thinking, okay, is it very thin? Then we saw this looking like a tape, but when you hit it lightly, it just comes off. And there is more rust. This is like it's been dented in forcefully. And this is at least, well, this is at least, I'm guessing now 4 millimeters of Bondo. But why? Why indeed? But now I'm a little bit hesitant in putting this brace in and then trusting this to be strong enough.
in my home.
Okay. Like this?
I can't really get between that.
Sorry? No, that's, you can't do that there.
Yeah,
No.
so-
Only where the metal is metal. Yeah.
Ow.
Ja. Gewoon de knop indrukken, dan gaat hij. Weer een balletje op het deurtje, maar dit is wel wat. You have some bolts on the other side, this whole frame, on the frame to the body. The side bolts, the 30 meters are not coming out, and they're all turning, and the nut is probably loose on the top side. So what we'll probably have to do is cut the sills out. Oh yes, and my daughter and her friend, they have left. They worked hard. They have helped me with most of this stuff for a couple of hours, but of course they have to do other stuff as well. So this was the video. I think we're gonna wait until the next one before we're gonna separate the body and the frame. It is her exam year, so it's fine. She helped me a lot. The next time we're gonna separate the body from the frame. So I'll quickly run you through, and I'll get the camera and show you her welding. And she is getting better, I have to say. And that's it for today. So hope to see you next time. Take care. Okay, so this is her welding, and although of course there's a lot of spot welding and she's putting through it, there's a lot of welding also. I mean, the two sides are very well connected. I checked that. It just doesn't look that great. That doesn't really matter. The other sides are all welded up. And as said, I'll show you on the other side. The door sill is really bad as well. And again, I thought this car was in a somewhat better state than it actually is. And all of that in the front, you can see all the patch panels, all the repairs, and all the caulk and gunk that's been put on. It's all got to come out. So yes, it will take a little bit longer before we can put this car back together, and this wonderful pink color can be replaced. The only thing, don't know if anyone is looking who might have an idea, but this is an original rack top. It's just in a bad state, and I'll show you on top. It has a big rip in this roof, and I don't think it needed to be that way, but you just left it outside and didn't do any maintenance on it. It's a shame. And it has some holes as well, and someone punctured the fabric. The rails are fine, but we need a new roof liner, and we need a new roof. That's just and I have been trying to find one. It's not that easy to find one. They're not being, or at least that's what I heard, is that they stopped making them. And that's strange, because you would expect that they would be available in the US, US being such a huge market. The only ones I found there are the ones that are non-original, and you have to really help them to open, and it's not a sliding system that is easy as the original systems from, I forgot the name, of course it's a German brand. I know that the other ones, the ones that I put into the Opel, that's a nice system. It's a Dutch brand. It's Inalfa, and I think there's another one who makes them, but they're not as wide as this one is, and this one is more curved, so I don't know if I can make that.
Jawel.
Niet nu.
You do realize that, right? Okay.